the latest on that heightened terror alert. U.S. officials now believe that a group of Germans and Britons are part of a terror cell plotting to strike against European cities. CBS News Homeland Security correspondent Bob Orr has been following this for us, and he joins us with the latest. Bob, good morning.
Good morning, Maggie. Well, U.S. drone strikes inside Pakistan have apparently targeted operatives training for those attacks against Europe. Sources believe a German terror cell is at the center of the current threats, and Pakistani officials now say that some of those killed were German. But U.S. officials caution it's unclear if those killed were connected to the plots and say the threats remain active. Security forces throughout Europe remain on guard as intelligence officials work to stop attacks against major cities. Sources say al-Qaeda and affiliated terror groups are plotting multiple attacks, likely targeting transit systems, tourist attractions, and popular hotels, and modeled on the 2008 massacre in Mumbai. Officials fear some trained operatives have already been dispatched, but there is still no hard, specific information as to timing or targets.
We're in the middle sequence of this plot where we know it's underway. We know it's been directed by al-Qaeda, but we don't know when it may be executed, and we don't know who's going to perpetrate it.
Japan has now echoed an alert from the U.S. State Department, warning travelers that much of Europe could be a danger zone. German officials have called the warnings alarmist. U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder conceded the threat information is vague, but added,
"We have, I think, sufficient information to justify the issuing of the alert."
Tourists have heard the warning.
Trying to keep an open view, and, I keep my eye out.
But travelers are not canceling European trips.
You really can't give in to these threats. You have to stick to your plans, run your course, otherwise they win, don't they?
Now, there is still no intelligence connecting the current European threats to any new plots against the United States. But officials say the long-term desire of al-Qaeda to hit us again is undiminished. Maggie?
Bob Orr in Washington. Thank you, Bob.